Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm here for a top 5 video, and it's going to be for top 5 Randy Orton matches. Now, when it comes to Randy Orton, he's been in the company for going on 20 years, so that's definitely a long time. He's one of my favorite professional wrestlers of all time. Not number one by any means, but he still is pretty much a legend at this point. So yeah guys, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so number 5. So we're kicking off with the match between Randy Orton and Edge at Vengeance 2004. This was a singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, which Randy Orton walked in the match. Randy Orton walked into the match as the Intercontinental Championship, but he did lose the title to Edge in this match, but it was still a great match. Now, I don't think it was the best match Randy Orton ever had by any means, but it was still a great match between the two, and just the rivalry and the chemistry these two have had against each other over the years has just been amazing. But I went with this match though because I still figured it was a great match though, so I thought it was worthy of having on here. So yeah, this match, I wouldn't say it was their best match they ever had against each other, but I still think it is worthy of being in this list. So yeah, the first match was Randy Orton versus Edge at Vengeance 2004 for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Okay, number 4 is Randy Orton versus The Undertaker at Armageddon 2005. This was a Hell in a Cell match. I should have had this match a little higher in the list, but it still was a great match, regardless. This is probably the best match I've seen between Randy Orton and The Undertaker, because not only was this a Hell in a Cell match, it was brutal, barbaric, and just overall fantastic. Probably the best match I've seen Randy Orton involved inside the Hell in a Cell, because this fucking match is a classic. It's fantastic. And yeah, man, these two beat the living shit out of each other, but Undertaker did walk out the winner after tombstoning Randy Orton's dad, and of course, giving Randy Orton a tombstone piledriver. So, yeah, Randy Orton's dad, Bob Orton, tried to interfere in the match, but Undertaker taught Randy Orton's dad a huge lesson in that match, tombstoning Bob Orton and picking up the victory to pin Randy Orton. Still a great match though, and it's a match that everyone should remember until this very day, because it's one of the best Hell in a Cell matches I've ever seen as a wrestling fan. So yeah, number 4, Randy Orton versus The Undertaker at Armageddon 2005 in a Hell in a Cell match. Fantastic match. Check it out. Okay, number 3 is Randy Orton versus John Cena at Breaking Point 2009. This was an I Quit match for the WWE Championship. Yeah, man, this was another rivalry of Randy Orton's that was fantastic back in the day. I'm not sure when their rivalry first existed, but I noticed it around the middle part of the 2000s or the later 2000s. But yeah, man, either way, the chemistry and shit Cena and Orton had together was fantastic. Definitely another one of Randy Orton's best rivalries in WWE history. And I bet many wrestling fans would agree with me on that. But yeah, man, this I Quit match was fantastic. I really liked how the match ended with John Cena handcuffing Randy Orton and making Randy Orton say I quit. So yeah, John Cena locked Randy Orton into some handcuffs with the STF, and Randy Orton said I quit. So yeah, man, this match overall though was really good. Now, I don't think it was the best I Quit match I've ever seen, but it was still a damn near perfect match between Randy Orton and John Cena though at Breaking Point in 2009. So It's definitely worthy of having in a top 5 video if you ask me. So yeah, number 3, Randy Orton versus John Cena at Breaking Point 2009 in an I Quit match for the WWE Championship. Great match though, regardless. Okay, number 2 is Randy Orton versus Triple H at No Mercy 2007. This was for the WWE Championship in a last man standing match. Now, this was the second match of 2 matches between Orton and Triple H at that same pay-per-view, No Mercy 2007, but I'm going with the last man standing match for the WWE Championship because I think it's the better of the 2 matches. Now, I'm not saying the singles match for the WWE Championship was bad or anything, but I thought I'd put the last man standing match in this list instead because, like I said, I think it was overall the better match of the 2. Both matches were great, but I'm going with this last man standing match because this was also a match that was barbaric and brutal, and I really enjoyed that moment where Randy Orton was trying to go for an RKO on Triple H on the announcer table, but Triple H reversed it and put Randy Orton through the other announce table. That was a classic moment in the match, and it still is a classic moment for that match and to this very day. And also enjoyed the part where Randy Orton RKO'd Triple H onto the steel chair inside the ring, making Triple H bleed. So that was another great moment in the match. Just overall, a fantastic match between 2 wrestlers who also had one of the best rivalries in WWE history. Another great rivalry for Randy Orton. So if you're a fan of the Ruthless Aggression era or anything like that in WWE, then definitely check out this match. So yeah, number 2, Randy Orton versus Triple H at No Mercy 2007 and a last man standing match for the WWE Championship. Definitely a great match. Check it out. Okay, and number 1 is Randy Orton versus Cactus Jack at Backlash 2004. This was a hardcore match, and it was for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. This match was also brutal. I really enjoyed the thumbtacks moments in this match. It was great. And yeah, this is probably Randy Orton's best match in WWE history, or at least one of his best matches in WWE history, because it was Randy Orton in his prime. I mean, Randy Orton is getting older now, but this is Randy Orton when he was back in his prime. Just defeating legend after legend back then. But yeah, man, this fucking match was fantastic. One of my favorite hardcore matches in WWE history. It's just overall fantastic. Cactus Jack took Randy Orton to the limits here, but Randy Orton was still able to walk out the victor in this match after hitting a RKO onto Cactus Jack from a barbed wired baseball bat. So yeah, that was definitely a great finish for the match by WWE and Randy Orton. So yeah, man, this match overall was great though. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, man, definitely one of my favorite matches I've seen between Randy Orton and a legend, Cactus Jack. So yeah, guys, I'm not really sure what else to say about this number 1 match, but number 1 is Randy Orton versus Cactus Jack Randy Orton and Cactus Jack at Backlash 2004, the hardcore match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship is my number 1 match for this list. So yeah, guys, let me know some of your favorite Randy Orton matches and all that good stuff, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Take care. See y'all next time. Peace.